What's up guys, Rich here. So today we are going to meet some of my subscribers, some of my YouTube subscribers down in town. I'm showing them some land today. We went out the other day to see some houses. Today we're going to go and see some land, but first of all we're going to go and get some coffee. It's pretty brave for people to, I think, build here in Mexico, and you know, full respect to them, because it's not an easy job to do.
Hey Rich.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh yeah,
You're going live on YouTube today, guys.
should have told me how to dress better.
We couldn't start the day without some coffee and cake, particularly Monday morning. Welcome Ken and Kathy. I went out with these guys last week to see some houses, and this week they just said, Rich, we want to go out again, we want to see some land. So we thought, before we do anything, they've invited me out to have a little coffee to begin the day, which is awesome, and some of Amanda's cake. Big shout out to Amanda. Yeah, we were in her coffee shop. Yeah. So everyone's telling me how people are saying they've come here since we did the video, and they're like loving the whole kind of coffee vibe that Amanda's creating down here. So another shout out to you, El Gato Feo. I'm going to turn the camera around because I want to ask you a couple of questions while you're thinking about coming to live in Mexico. Is that all right?
Sure.
All right. Why? I mean, you're a young couple, right?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Yes.
We're old.
Gonna have our first grandchild, but we're still young.
They're pretty young to
we're
me.
middle-aged, I would say.
They're pretty young to me.
Upper middle age.
Middle age. So what draws you to possibly come and move to Mexico?
Well, the weather, the cost of living, and the people.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be for a couple of years, right? I mean,
yeah, we're still saving some money.
Yeah.
So
Getting ready for retirement.
getting
we
ready.
got the
So
finances in order.
could be like 5 years, 6 years
That's
down the
my
line.
target,
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 max, I think, is your target.
Oh, you maxed out for you.
5 max. She's ready.
I
She's
said
ready
5
to go.
like 6 months ago. And then a couple weeks ago, I said it's down to 4 now, and she said, "What?"
I'm eating cake while I'm doing this interview, guys, but it's probably going to be like 3 after this trip, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Originally, we're from Canada. We moved to the States in 2001 to be closer to her family. And right now we're living in Madison, Wisconsin.
So it's cold.
It's cold.
This time of year is pretty chilly.
Yes. Yeah. Not
So-
much snow yet, but it's cold.
Oh, we had a foot of snow a couple weeks ago.
But it melted.
Mostly melted, yeah.
Yeah. Whereabouts in Canada are you from?
West
Original?
Coast. Originally British Columbia.
British
And
Columbia.
then we lived in Alberta, in Edmonton, Alberta for 10 years.
Yes.
And you enjoy living in the States.
Yeah, we lucked out. We live in Verona, Wisconsin. It's a beautiful place.
Yes.
We're really lucky to have ended
Yeah.
up there.
It's like 15 minutes from downtown Madison, and it's beautiful. Small town.
Yeah. Small
Really
town
quaint.
USA. Hometown
Yes.
USA.
Hometown,
Yeah.
a great
Yes.
place to bring up your kids.
Yes.
Great
Good
place.
school system.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna crack on. We're gonna finish our little breakfast here, or brunch. I don't know what time it is, but it's definitely coffee and cake time, whenever. And then we're gonna go and see some land, and probably get to ask Kent and Kathy some more questions about why they want to come and live in Mexico, and maybe they get to ask a few questions to me as well. We're gonna be talking about why moving to Mexico, why this young, beautiful couple want to come and live in Mexico. You're gonna get loads of information. It's gonna be fun, guys. Stay tuned.
It's delicious.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad you guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome.
No close-ups today.
Yeah, no makeup.
I'll be seeing you soon. Great coffee. Love the cakes.
Good.
Thanks.
See you, Rich.
See you later. Bye.
Have a good day.
So what is it particularly that you're looking for, Kent? Do you mind me asking? Just bring the camera around. There you go. Yeah.
What are we looking for, Kathy? We're looking for some place that's relatively close to Ajijic, someplace where we have easy access to an airport. We don't really necessarily need a fantastic lake view.
Large enough lot to have a pool and a garden.
Yeah, possibly a casita.
Okay.
What else is
You want to be
there?
able to build up. We don't want it to be one level. We would like 2 levels, right? So it has to be an area where you can at least have that view of, if there is a view,
Yeah.
mountains or lake.
Okay.
There seems to be less requirements for a lot than a house.
Less requirement in what way?
Like if we're looking for a house, Kathy wants a pool. You know, we need it to be fenced. You know, it needs to be enough land. With an empty lot, we can
Put all that in. I think
we can make it the way we want to.
You can, yeah, absolutely, yeah. That's the benefit of it. And if you have time to I always say, if you have time to build, take your time to build. You know, working. If you have a good architect that you can work with from day one, that's really going to help the process of you know, sitting down with them and then figuring out exactly what you kind of what your idea is and putting that pen to paper, and then working with some good contractors to make that reality.
My dream is to do the van life while we're building it and be able to travel. And obviously in a van we have a place to stay, so it's not like we would need to rent or buy a place here, but
just to see.
living in the van.
So having a van on the land. Yeah.
Where are we going to?
So we're heading out west. We're heading out west towards. We've just left Ajijic. We're heading towards Hocotepec. The first lot we're going to go and check out is in San Juan Cozala, and it's a nice sized corner lot that you could certainly, you know, turn into. You could make something really nice. It has space for 2 levels, a pool, and yeah, I mean you could do something nicer. Let's go and check it out, shall we?
Let's check it out.
Do it. Let's do it. So we've come to the first lot here, guys, not to scare you. We've come to the first lot and we are in San Juan Cozala. San Juan Cozala is about 15 minutes drive from Ajijic. So there are 12 lots in here. The lot we're gonna go and check out, guys, is right in the far corner. It's 598 square meters in feet. That's 6,437 square feet. So it's a nice sized lot. So the nice thing about these lots, there's actually already you have electricity, you have it's connected to your water. The water supply is connected to the mains, so it has everything you need to get. That's the most important thing when you're looking at lots, is has it water, has it electricity, and has it got sewers. But what is quite common here in Mexico is that a lot of people have their own septic tank here in Mexico, so sewers are not really a big issue, but what is important is water and electricity. Otherwise you could be paying a lot of money to get that kind of plumbed up to the lot. So this is a lot here. So if you basically, yes, yeah, I mean we're looking at nearly 600 square meters of land here. So if we'll walk you up, guys. Just careful, because you don't want to be like stepping on any snakes or anything like that. Yeah, not to worry you.
Check out the view. This lot's got a view.
This has an incredible. I'm going to pan round, guys, so you can start checking out this view from behind. It's a little bit blown out because of the position we are, and it's early on in the day, so the sun's quite high. So you've got views of the mountain and the lake.
Beautiful. Wow. There's going to be 12 lots.
So this is a gated community. So is there an association fee?
The board hasn't been set yet.
Okay.
So it hasn't been established. So there's no bylaws. There are, I mean, the bylaws in the sense that you can only, they will only allow you to build up to a certain level here. Yeah. So, you know, you can't be building higher in these houses behind you. Mm-hmm. So say from the middle point, normally how it works, from the middle point of ground, then the highest middle point of ground on this lot, you can build about 4.5 meters up from the middle point of ground. But what I was talking to you earlier in the car, guys, if you wanted to, you could build down. You could dig down and make use of down, and then from still that same middle point go up.
Right.
So you could turn it into maybe a 3-level, you know, a 2-level living and a terraced up on the top floor.
Yeah, then you still end up with a decent sized backyard.
Something's rumbling in the bushes. I don't know what that is. Maybe a snake.
And then since there's height restrictions, then somebody in the lot down there wouldn't be able to build up.
Correct. Yeah. Otherwise, that's why a lot of people, when they build in like gated communities, they buy in gated communities because there is that kind of regulation that people can't tap your view, and you wouldn't want that view to be tapped.
So when they would build on these lots, would people normally put walls in between these lots?
You can, yeah. I mean, you can make it as private as you want. You can make it as private as you want. I mean, that would be your dividing wall. Here, you would have to probably redo that wall because that behind that is just farmland.
Yeah, right. And cactus.
And cactus, yeah. So you're kind of in the middle of nowhere here. With houses this side, but even though you are in the pueblito, you are in the town, but because we're a bit further up, there's not really a lot on our right hand side. Yep. There is on the left, as you can see.
There's a store right across the street.
So what do you think of the lot here? What do you think of the lot, Ken?
I love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you in there.
Love the location, corner lots, great view of the lakes, and a view of the mountains.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a lot going for it, this lot. Yeah. I mean, it's one of the biggest lots in this little gated community. Normally the lots are around the 500 mark here, but this is like 100. You've got 100 more square meters to play with, and a corner lot kind of gives you that little bit more privacy, I think, because you haven't got neighbors one side, right? I mean, this lot is listed for $79,500 US dollars. So I mean, for 600, just under 600 square meters of land, for you know, anything under 100k in my mind is a good price. You know,
close to town.
You know, if you don't mind, of course, in San Juan Cozalá, where we're at the moment, there are less probably Americans and Canadians living. But if you don't mind that, and if you want to be more around the Mexican community of people and be more kind of maybe involved, then San Juan Cozalá is a really good option. I mean, if this lot was in Ajijic, say, you're probably looking at least double the price for this lot to be in Ajijic.
If you can even find one.
If you can find one, yeah.
So some of these are already sold, right?
Yeah, some of them are already, yeah, with different companies, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some of them are sold by...
So it's probably people are doing what we're doing. They're buying and with the plan to build
Correct.
In the near future.
Yeah, it's quite common, particularly the Mexicans seem to buy that way. A lot of the Mexicans...
Guadalajarans.
Yeah, they buy land and then pay it off and then eventually build. It's quite a common way of doing things here in Mexico. Yeah. All right, should we go and see the next one?
Vamos.
Let's do it. So we are in Ajijic, and we're up at Ajijic, and we're gonna go and check out some land because I wanted to give Ken and Kathy a little bit of a comparison here to what you can get in San Juan Cozalá for the price compared to the center of Upper Ajijic. So that's where we are. We are in Upper Ajijic. It's a beautiful area of Ajijic. I mean, prices can go anywhere up to $1 million up here. I mean, for a big house. So we're gonna go and check out this land. So hey guys, we're back in Ajijic. I just want to get you in light. Here we go. That's better. We're back in Ajijic, San Juan de Colinas, which is just in a really nice area of Ajijic, you know. I mean, it's a gated community here, and I mean these houses probably go for anywhere from around, you know, the 280 mark up to like maybe 400,000 US dollars. So it's a nice street. Land goes anywhere up here. It goes for around that kind of $300 per square meter mark up here. The lot that we are looking at, that you can see there's some builders down here. The lot that we're looking at is this side, but it's a bit overgrown. The lot is 479 square meters, which is 5,156 square feet, and it's selling for 130,310 US dollars. It's more about this area is more about location, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the heart of everything.
Yeah.
4 or 5 blocks, right, to the highway?
Yeah, 4 or 5 blocks from the highway. Yeah, only that. I mean, you can walk into town from here in about 10 minutes. And you can see the mountains behind us. You've got that beautiful backdrop of the mountains behind us in this area. It's a really nice part of town. If you can afford it to buy in here,
Yeah.
you know, it's a good place to be looking at if you don't mind investing a little bit more money. I mean, the price difference between the two is around it's about $50,000 difference. Gives you an idea of what kind of, you know, what you can get here and what you can get a little bit further out of this kind of golden area, as we call it.
Not as good a view as the last one.
The view was stunning in the last one, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was perfect, really.
Yeah.
Couldn't get any better than that.
Very nice.
All right, guys. That's it for today. You know, we've checked out 2 lots. What do you think?
I'm pretty sure she likes this one. I like the other one.
No, I like the other one. The view on the other one is better. I meant,
As
The area.
Well, it's a different
But-
area.
yeah. I think
Closer to more authentic Mexican, the other.
right.
Cool.
Could be a conversation.
Maybe a conversation. All right, guys. There we go, guys. I'm back. I'm behind the camera. I'm doing the cameraman thing today. I just want to say thank you so much for coming on camera today, guys.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Yep. Thanks. For
Really, really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure to show you some places. Hopefully that's given you a little bit of an idea of what you can get here in the area.
What you can get for
Seeing
your
some
money.
properties, seeing the land. You can go back home and
Save some cash.
save some cash and come to Mexico,
Yeah.
move to Mexico.
Yes.
So I just want to say thank you so much, guys. If you're new to my channel, please remember to subscribe, hit that notification button to get notified of all the videos I upload every single week here on YouTube. So as for normal, guys, thank you very much. And for now,
Yep.
hasta luego,
luego.
amigos.